Hello again, dear. Today we are going to start a new theme which is about the animals and their environment. Let's start with the first part of this lesson, the animal cell. Of course, based on our acquired knowledge, the animal cell is different from the plant cell, but the word cell is the same, has the same function or definition. It is the basic unit of all living beings. So let's start reading this part. Plant organisms, like animal organisms, are made of repeating structures or repeating parts. These parts are known as cells, which look like small cavities. They are very tiny and small cavities, and the cell is only seen or observed using a microscope. So, what are the main parts of an animal cell? How can we distinguish an animal cell from a plant cell? So let's discover the cell of a paramecium, which is a kind of animal cell, and some varieties of other cells of the human body. Using the microscope, the observation under the microscope shows the cells that are more or less round. Let's discover now the difference between a plant cell and an animal cell. A plant cell has long or oval shape, while the animal cell has a round or spherical shape. What are the parts or main parts an animal cell made of? Each cell is composed or made of a flexible membrane, which is the cytoplasmic membrane, surrounding a liquid, which is the cytoplasm, in the middle of which the nucleus floats. So we can pick out now the three main parts of an animal cell, which are the cytoplasmic membrane, the cytoplasm, and the nucleus. So these three main parts are the same as in the plant cell. Of course, the nucleus is the site of DNA. The cytoplasmic membrane is the cover or the membrane that covers the cytoplasm, and the cytoplasm is the liquid inside the cell. Of course, some animal cells may have vacuole, but small vacuole, not large as in a plant cell, because a plant cell has a large vacuole due to the storage of water and the nutrients. Let's now move to activity 2 to compare between an animal cell and a plant cell. The animal cell and the plant cell can be differentiated by the presence or absence of certain organelles. They don't have the same organelles at all, of course. So the following document represents an animal cell, a plant cell, and their organelles. Look at the first part, and even though each part has its role, the cytoplasmic membrane, look at the arrows. So both cells have cytoplasmic membrane. What is the role of the cytoplasmic membrane? The cytoplasmic membrane controls everything that enters and leaves the cell. The second part, which is also found in both cells, is the nucleus. As we said before, it is the site of DNA, or it controls all activities of the cell. The cytoplasm, the liquid inside the cell, also it is found in both cells, where the majority of cellular activities take place in this part. The last three parts are the cell wall, vacuole, and the chloroplast. And as we know that these three parts are only found or are only existed in the plant cell. So the cell wall is found only in the plant cell, and its role is to protect the cell. while the vacuole allows the storage of water and the nutrients. Chloroplast is a kind of plastid, is a type of plastid which has chlorophyll that plays an important role in photosynthesis. So, based on this comparison, we can say that the three common parts between the animal and the plant cells are the cytoplasmic membrane, the nucleus, and the cytoplasm. Now, after watching this video, you have to solve page 91, part 1 and part 2 only on your science copybooks for Tuesday. You have to solve using this video, the information in this video, solve part 1 and part 2, page 91 on your science copybooks. See you on Monday. Goodbye.